Hello Frisky Fighters, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you a tip video for the game Marvel Realm of Champions. Now, this game just came out about a week ago now, and if you've been rocking with us, thank you guys so much for showing love to my previous videos. We're going to be doing more live streams and everything else like that, so stay tuned. But this is going to be 5 general overall tips that you guys, even if you're beta or not, or if you just want to learn, if you just want to know, being a new or old player, these tips will help you. Now, these won't ascend in any order, meaning nothing. Tip 5 is not less or more than tip 1. They're all important that will enjoy and make your experience of this game go better, make you level up faster, make you do everything quicker that you want to do. And so the tip number 1, let me move myself real quick for you guys. Now, tip number 1 or tip number 5, however you want to look at it, tip number 5. This right here is going to allow you to clear out your stash and your inventory a lot easier. Now, there has been a lot of issue with people saying, oh, we don't got a lot of inventory space, the stash space, this, that. This is one way that will help with your inventory management that you can do that will make it go so much easier than just clicking it one by one. What I mean by that, usually if you go to your character, you would have had to pick one champion and then you scrap it. We don't want to do that. What you want to do, you hit your inventory, and then from here you can select any of your champions. Right up at the top it has their head. You can just select any champion that you want. And let's say I have the Hulk here. I have some gear that I just don't need, and my stash page is 21 out of 25. I can reduce that. What you want to do is hit that trash can recycle right there, and bam, you can select multiple gear, guys. You can select multiple gear, and then you hit scrap, and you will save so much time, and it'll be so much easier and so much more just I hated going by to each character and having to do that on the champion select menu. It made it so annoying until I realized that you can do it this way. You see that recycle? I got 25 for cap. Boom, boom, boom. What I don't need, you can select the gear that you just do not need. Hit scrap it, and there you go. Not only does that save time, but that will help you save and manage your inventory space. So remember that, guys, for when you need to get your space under control. With tip number 4, we're going to keep in line with doing stuff that will help your character. And when I say that is by going straight here, we're going to help your character. So if you see these little symbols, if you notice, they actually kind of talked about this on their live stream, but it was so much going on, you probably didn't see it, or you probably weren't there for it. But these synergies right here, they actually help increase the stats of your character, and they will make them more powerful. They all have different type of buffs and debuffs and things like that that can help your character out. So to do these, you just have to select, you see one of those, you get any item that has that special symbol, but they have to be matching, guys. This is something a lot of people didn't know. These symbols have to be matching for you to get the actual bonus effect. So you see how my extra oomph, it has that 2 out of 2. That means you actually have to have 2 pieces of that gear set, and you got to have those together. And once you do, then you'll be able to have those actual effects take in place. Now, let's say you see I got this right here. Go to these shoes, that Esoteric Study. I got that buff, but if I were to select and equip this, I don't have it no more. It is gone. The buff is gone. You see the one down here, it has something, but it says it's 1 out of 2. That means that it's not going to work. It's not going to stack. So to be able to have those things to work, you have to make sure you have however many the requirement is of it. You got to have those 2 things equipped. Now, and when I do my in-depth guides on the characters, I will go into which ones are better, which ones are worse. It depends on your playstyle when it comes to everything overall. But just make sure you have that in mind, because let's say if I wanted to do this and say, you see it's only max 190, but then I got this 220 gear right here. Why wouldn't I use 220 gear? That's because if I use 220, you see it actually drops. So it went to 622, but you see that I put that back up, we're at 636. Having that extra bonus gift it does that for your character and still keeps them strong and makes them strong, even though if you're just looking at the base number that is showing, you would think it would be better to have on. But since I have multiple of that gear, it's best for me to keep that equipped if I want to have the strongest character that I can have. Tip number 3. Let's go into something we're still keeping with just overall tips that will help you guys in general, and that is to make sure you're doing something super basic, and that is logging in daily, guys. Yes, logging in daily and going that extra effort and logging in every 5 hours so you get your your free crystals. Making sure you do this, keeping at least on a rotation. That way you can get maximizing the free stuff that you can get, and then you get so much. Especially right now we got that and we got the holidays going on. There are so many rewards for free that you guys can get that will help your character grow, that will do just exponentially things to help your experience in the game be so much better. Now you just do that, that's all you gotta do, guys. Just logging in. You don't even gotta play to get these right here. And if you were to actually play for about 10 minutes and do your regular dailies, oh my god, look, just doing your regular daily stuff, you will get so much for free. And this transitions into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is something that is also super simple, but something that everybody don't do, because most people will concentrate on only one hero, 1 or 2 heroes, and that's it. They just concentrate on leveling them up, getting them to 800, 700. That's fine and that's great, but if you guys want to do things the quickest way, the easiest way, the less time consuming way, the best thing to do is to unlock as many heroes as you can, and once you do, you start leveling them all up. Everybody, level everybody up. You do that, you see how I got everybody that all around the same level, 400 through 600. You level them all up, and this way not only will you maximize the different gear that you will be able to select for your all overall heroes, but this will best support you going into completing one of the best objectives around, and that is your milestones. Doing your milestones objective is something that you don't think of subconsciously while playing, but once you have everyone, it goes on a collective score. You see how this says 24 total battle rating across all of your champions. So as long as I'm increasing everybody up, sometimes you might get stuck in trying to get, past this one area, and you steady going up and down, dropping rank. You don't have to do that. You can just stop playing that character, go level up another character, and you will keep increasing your rating, your overall score. That way you can get these crucial tier 2, tier 1 basic catalyst things that can help you fully level up your character to tier 1, 2, and 3. So that's just a tip that I know that some of you all will enjoy, so make sure you use that. And now, what are we on? Tip number 1? Are we already on 1 already? Oh man, I hope so. Now, tip number 1 is actually going to be something that goes towards your actual gameplay. So we're going to dive on into some gameplay, and then once I get to where I need to tell you about this tip, we will go in and talk about it. Alright guys, so we're back in here, and these tips, this is going to just be gameplay tips. It's going to be kind of 2 things in here that you might not know of, or you might not think about when you're actually in playing. Now, number 1 is basically being aware of your dodge roll and your dodge meter. Now, as you see, we're in the game. You want to be well aware of your dodge meter. So you see I have mine up, and one thing you can do with Sorcerer Supreme that you can't do with everybody, because everybody's dodges is different, is I can use my dodge to actually go through the different object, guys. You can go through object, and not only does this can catch your opponent off guard, but hold on, let's get out of this. Ooh, I got caught in the middle of a pancake. Not only does that help you catch your opponents off guard, but it can also get you out of sticky situations that will help you overall and in general to go through something, or to probably cap and keep the cap for a little bit longer than usual. So remember that. And then I'll show you the second part of this 2-layer tip that I think everyone should know that I don't think everyone actually uses. So let's get this guy, because these guys are really trying us. got that one. We couldn't do much there. And here's one of the last tips I want to tell you guys. So when you're right here, make sure you're aware of what's behind you guys, because once this knocks you back, if you get hit and you hit one of those walls, you will get hit for a longer stun, and the opposing team will be able to do more damage to you, catch you off guard, and to hurt you. So just make sure you are aware of that. Let's see if we can get out of this. Look at him, he's running. No, 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 not today. We both killed each other. But yes, those are the tips. I want you to know that's 5 tips that you can take home, that you can use, that can better your, not only your player experience, but it can just make overall everything better. It make the game go easier for you, make it more fun. You get more things, you get more objectives done, you get more in-game currency, you'll get more bang for your buck. But yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying these 5 tips. Now, if you want tips about playing a certain character, be it playing the lovely Sorceress Supreme, who I main, or if it's playing somebody else, I will give you all the tips, the tricks, the in-depth guides that you need. Just make sure you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. It will do this channel so much good to have you guys go and subscribe, hit the like button, comment, tell me who's your favorite champion. That way that we can meet in the realm together. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and remember to always, always stay frisky, and that I love you.
They act like you fuck with them. They don't know I be gunning. Pow pow, got them running. I feel like they just racing over to come over to party with me. Shotgun shots way over the left.